Okay. Oh, I just get some noise. Let's swell the intro again. Woo!
Not too long ago, Zoombinis enjoyed the good life. Though they all looked slightly different, different eyes, noses, hair, feet, such differences meant nothing to the Zoombinis. And so they lived happily on Zoombini Isle, making small, useful products which were prized the world over. The Zoombinis had a sense of fulfillment and inner peace, not to mention healthy bank accounts. Then one day, who should show up but the bloats?
Goddamn bloats.
The bloats offered to help the Zoombinis grow their businesses, expand their trade routes, and improve their quality of life. Being trusting sorts, the Zoombinis agreed. But before long, the bloats had taken over everything. Stealing profits, canceling holidays, piling on work. The Zoombinis were getting pretty stressed out. Well, you can push them only so far before they take matters into their own hands, so to speak.
And all those lads have hands.
Escape
Feet, though.
and build a new home in a distant land.
Alright, well, guess 2.5 weeks ago, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do for Point Click Wednesday, so I started playing Zoombinis because why not? I loved this game as a kid. Vicus is away tonight. He's at leaving party for him. He's leaving his job, so I'm here on my own, and I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna stream some more Zoombinis. So let's start up. One thing I did off stream is if you were here last time, I had a crew of Zoombinis. So the game kept giving me impossible Bubble Wonder puzzles for, which kinda sucked. So I off stream got them. Finally, third time was a real puzzle, and I got them through. So yeah, let's start with a new crew. Everything? Look at the arrow. Alright. Onwards!
It seems one of the allergic cliffs has built up immunity at last. Now Zoombinis with one of two features may pass.
Alright. Oh. Ugh, gross. Get out of here. Footbridge. Jeez. Okay. Is it... well, you only get 2 of each kind, so I can make 2 of exactly this hair, this glasses, this nose, and this feet. So, I guess each feature has a limited number. I've never actually hit a limit, but then I try to. Ooh, I see. I try to like mix them up quite a bit. And you only have to get 400 across in this version of the game, so you're less likely to hit any kind of like limit on a feature unless you always use that feature. Like I guess if you did nothing but like roller skate feet, you would probably hit the limit on roller skate feet eventually. And yes, this is the best edutainment game. I love this game. I have so many fond memories of this game. Things are going good so far. End up being the eyes here. See how these eyes do, I guess. So far, so good.
Splendid job!
Alright. Good job.
These stone guards have their rules, so do proceed.
I mean, I have my original CD. It just doesn't
Zoombinis one
work.
guard won't allow.
I wish I could get it working. I would love to play the original version of the game. Like, I really like this remake. I have to say that it's the exact same puzzles. They work the exact same way. And they've got the old voices and everything. But man, the original is just such a blast. Okay. I got past the first one.
I must be careful about who I let in.
Snobby, alright. Let's try her with a different colored nose.
You'll do.
Do go in.
Will do. Alright, different feet.
Okay.
Okay.
One of the chosen few.
Hey, don't mind those feet. Alright, how about the eyes?
You'll do.
Nope, she don't like them eyes. Got it.
Wrong way.
Yeah, it really is like the old
Don't
art
be
style
shy.
is so good, but it is like,
Sure.
yeah, the remaster's so much easier to play, even
Not
though
all
it's
doors are open to you.
a lot more bugs than the original. Nope, I picked up the wrong one. I was trying to pick up this one, and I didn't
Away
realize
you
I'd picked
go.
up the,
Sure.
whoops. This is fine, this is fine.
Welcome.
Ooh, it doesn't
Nice
like
try.
rings. Got it.
Have a good time.
Go on.
Do go in.
Yeah, okay,
Go
so
ahead.
far,
Go ahead.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Sorry, pal.
not springs. Duh. Springs are over here. Alright, we're good.
Well, why
Yeah,
not?
they do close the caves if you get it wrong enough times, but I found you have a lot more leeway on this one than you do on the previous one on the bridge. On the bridge, you've got the number of
Well,
poles.
how delightful.
I hardly ever hit the limit on the stone.
When it comes to these finicky eaters, one troll's poison is another troll's
Pizza, pizza. Yeah, I know. Like to get the old version running, it's
You know I love you.
legitimately very hard. You have to like start doing some really weird shit.
I'm starving.
I know. Have a cherry. One of you will want this. Surely.
Something must go.
More toppings.
I don't know if this difficulty, they have to share
Something must go.
all of them between the two.
That topping.
No,
Not for me,
yeah,
thanks.
no. So there's some that they'll both reject. Got it. Boing. Good to know. Like, much easier if they both reject some, honestly.
Yeah,
I mean, I know how you
I'd
feel.
appreciate more
I
toppings.
feel I don't like pineapple on pizzas either. Although I don't like pineapple in general, so...
Something must go.
Oh, buddy, I love peppers on a
Some of
pizza.
those toppings are distasteful.
Oh, we're getting slow down. Alright, we've got the... I think we decided on sauceroni? Sauceroni? Oh, you just want a mushroom pizza?
That topping, no.
Well, Arna's gonna be happy with mushrooms, I guess. It's slightly off-center.
Thank you.
I just realized, it's like off to the side. Enjoy your mushroom pizza, buddy. I mean, the true travesty in this is that on this difficulty, there's no cheese. I mean, you gotta have cheese in your pizza. Arnie!
Well done, oh wise and trusted guide.
I'm so wise and trusted.
Be it ever so humble, there's no place like Shelter Rock. Except home, of course.
Hi. Ooh, bye. What? What? Oh, hello. Hi, bear. The bear. Alright, so I can either do the oh-so-hard version of this, or I can, I'll probably split it between the two. I'll probably go up, because I've done this once. It's just my lesser-liked path, but... Want all the trophies, you gotta do it all on hard.
Zoombinis must have something in common with their neighbor to sit on Captain Cajun's ferry.
Yeah, this ferry's like pretty easy on lower levels. Gets more difficult if you like making weird and wacky Zoombinis.
Welcome to the boat.
Now hurry yourselves up and fight. Fine, sit wherever you want to. I don't really care.
Oh, he says he doesn't care,
There
and
you
yet
go, you
he
got it.
extremely cares.
There you go, you got it.
Like, this is a pretty big reason why I like to, even though I don't like going
There you
this
go, you
path,
got
I
it.
do try to make my Zoombinis have some, like, quite a few similar features. There's usually one feature
Color,
that I choose to
flower,
only do, like,
and
2
lily
of.
pad shape too may be the keys that get them through.
Yeah, alright. This is the one I hate, though. Look at that yellow that goes to nowhere. This is the one that's bad. Alright, yep, but yeah. Fine. Dark blue. Oh no, I've just realized that, like, those are two, like, basically the only colors, though. Oh boy, alright. Yeah, there's no red, blue, or pink. So it's gonna be basically all the lily pad shapes, and I am really terrible at lily pad shapes. Let me look for... That right? I don't want to put the yellows here and accidentally fuck it up, you know? Flower. Good thing it won't allow you to put on a lily pad that's not correct at the start. Like if I try to put the pink on a non-pink, it won't let you. on, and then I cry because I'm sure the diamonds have a path. So I've got 3 of the lily pad shapes. Disgusting. Okay, that kind of. Also, the frogs also go very slowly, is the other thing that annoys me in this one. On later levels, the frogs is definitely like, oh my god, hurry up. You're like, frogs, come on. That's the 4. Oh, I think it's just the 3. That one. Oh, here we go. Alright, now we're gonna have to wait for this frog to go across and then re-grab him. And the nice thing about this puzzle is it's quite, it'd be pretty good at distinguishing shapes on this very small pad. The frogs go very slowly, and then later, like, ones you have a time limit, essentially. Which, for such a slow and ponderous puzzle, is not great. Alright. Get down there. Get down.
Zoombinis will get a rise out of these stone hexes if they can make the right connections.
The hexes is pretty easy. I don't think the hexes can give you an impossible puzzle, but I tend to avoid the hex anyways. Nope, I missed. Boing. Fine, I just missed. It's fine. Yeah, you can actually, like, accidentally place them on these gray squares.
That you are their guide.
and they get booted, which is very funny.
Amazing indeed. Another relaxing
Alright,
campsite.
time to go back to
ready
Bubble
and
Wonder
waiting
Abyss
for
and hope I don't get
Zoombinis.
fucked again.
They'll need their rest. The darkest.
Oh, you're not talking to me, Mr. Narrator Man? Fine. Fine. Alright, so yeah, this is the one where he stops telling you everything. I don't have either of those hairstyles, so I guess I'm just gonna have to wing it. Alright, we're good. Very good, Mr. Narrator Man.
Use the crystal filters to change the Zoombinis' reflection. It will give them crystal slamming protection.
Alright. Good. Funny how it's like use the change the reflection, and it's technically true, but I don't like get any say in it right now. Absolutely never leave a house without your crystal slamming protection. Common sense. We haven't seen the failure state for this yet. The only reason I haven't done it before is it's kind of annoying. But it's actually very funny. We'll probably see it at one point when I mess it up and or the game glitches out. But they bap into that crystal and it's exceptionally funny. Like instead of rising up, it goes down and they go splat. Honestly, a lot of the failure states are very, very funny. Like, a lot of them are just, like, you don't get to proceed, so, like, the bridge falls down, or the caves close, you don't get up the wall, that sort of thing, but, Bubble Wonder Abyss has them pop and then, go into the drink. And this one has them slam into that crystal. And they're, gonna make me do all of these, huh? Yeah, it's just gonna keep going. I think what it does is it basically rolls a set, and then it just keeps that set as long as you have ones that can, that you can solve with it. So now it should reset, because I don't have any feet. Red nose. Now I just need the same hair. And this version of it is definitely a lot better than the first version, but I feel like most of the puzzles don't come into their own until the second highest and the highest difficulty. Bubble Wonder Abyss is a shit on the highest difficulty. No, just straight up a shit. And it's the last puzzle in the game.
My, that was a mind bender. But onward and downward they continue.
Alright, let's have a look. Get this set up, so we'll up there. That eyes. Purple switch, which will up that, which will kill any of these hairs unless they have this eye. Separate out you guys. Yeah, I only have one of the bee guys. Once I go past here, glasses and no propeller will hit the switch. Which will allow propellers to not die, so the glasses, so the propellers, then put through everything else, and then lastly guys. Alright, once that's done, am I good? That's really the step that's been like bad. Okay, I have 3 wheels and 4 skates and others. Yeah, I should be fine. Yeah, I think it's done it the right way around, where I have fewer of the thing that dies and more of the things that don't die. I think we're good. We can just go. Yeah, once this Bubble Wonder bit starts incorporating some really weird timing stuff, also, you may notice there are these extra stone bits that we're not currently using. They may come into play in the harder difficulties. We'll probably see that today, depending on how quickly I get another couple of groups. Okay, now that's switched. I want to... Zoombinis! Yes! I have managed to not get an impossible puzzle, although I do actually sort of have a workaround for impossible puzzles now. Essentially, if I think about Alt F4, I reset the game, but I'll start up again on this puzzle. And if I do that, then I get a new version of this puzzle without having to do the lions and the mirrors again. So, fingers crossed we don't see another impossible puzzle. But if it does happen, I do hopefully have a way around that. Okay, now we want you 3 guys. Don't matter if you hit that red switch. I think I can just shove them all through. Crossover. That's where this fun comes in. Alright, then this guy goes through and switches the purple switch so I can get everyone else. Here. I don't think they can cross over at the end, but... This goes up here and this goes over here, but... I feel like it has happened to me before, that they've hit each other at the end and fallen into the abyss when I was a kid, and that always, bad. Alright, so now it's skates and wheels. Yeah, Zoombinis is so good. Alright, so yes, it has done it correctly this time. I have more of this group than of this group at its start, so I can actually... so I'll make sure to put the wheels through first, because they'll go down the way. Hope I didn't miss any of those guys. I did not. I'm good. For some reason, it gave me impossible ones where these scripts were the wrong way around, and so there was one at the end that died, which was a little annoying. Yeah, so I'd be careful about, like, when I send here guys over. They can cross here. Not strictly necessary for me to do the wheels first. Because I have to do this alternating motion anyway, but just to make sure I don't end up with any wheels going into the crapper. Good practice. I definitely have an abundance of caution when it comes to potentially slamming the Zoombinis into each other. I have messed myself up doing that before. I got a bit too greedy, trying to go too fast and cross streams. Okay, we're good. Excellent. And we're good. Yes, it's always better to be cautious in Bubble Wonder Abyss. It's very easy to fuck yourself. Again, especially in the later, harder levels.
Is this it? Could this be the place they'd been seeking? A place of hope and prosperity? Zoombinis!
I love the narrator so much. Ah, gets me right in the childhood. Alright, do I have any new buildings? I'm not sure I'll have any new buildings. I think it... Shit, I did actually get a new building. Off stream when I got that lot of Zoombinis through, but I don't... This one, fan show. Oh, I love the face on that windmill. Narrator's having the time of his goddamn life, and all power to him. Alright, let's slam in. We get some cool dudes this time. I meant to click on the nose, but I guess it did not take. Alright, we good? Roll.
Bopped around like beans in a basket, the Zoombinis were glad to finally reach land. Oh, strange and treacherous land though it is.
Bopped around like beans in a basket. Ah, beautiful. Alright, this cliff is being quiet. Stay that way. Far? I mean, who wouldn't love to be a beat in a basket? Okay, this one has just, 5 chances, really. Once you hit that 6th, the bridge collapses and you're owned. Oh, there we go. No one eye over here. I think you get fewer chances on this one because it is a binary choice. So you kind of brute force it if there was as many chances as you get in the stone one.
Well done!
Onwards!
The Zoombinis journey for many days until they arrive at 4 stone caves. All fiercely defended, I'm afraid.
I'm not sure about
Must be
fiercely.
a big clan of them out there.
Sure
The
is.
floodgates are opened, it seems.
Big ass floodgates. Fair enough.
Sorry.
Yeah, because there's like 2 points of failure, it gives you like
Huh.
quite
Have a
few
good
more
time.
chances.
Go on.
Nope, doesn't like the feetsies. Got it.
Ah,
Ugh, feet. I hate them. Gross, get them feces out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
At this stage, essentially, each, like,
Do go in.
there's a feature that, like, each of these hates and won't let through.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Seems like he hates feetsies.
One of the chosen few.
Like springs, though. You know, like, okay, you only like
I can't let you in.
propellers. Got it.
Certainly.
I wonder if the one Yeah, you get a lot of chances in this
Sorry,
level,
pal.
so as long as you're not, like, doing extremely badly,
Step
you'll-
right up.
and
Well, why not?
you'll generally
Sure.
get through. It's basically just the bridge, but 2 of them now.
Do go in.
Like the cliffs, everyone here hates a feature, and they're like, ugh.
Step in.
But she hates propellers and won't let them
well.
through.
See you later.
Because the pizza one is my favorite. Well, second favorite? Third favorite? Ooh, close. I do love the pizzas.
Fleens? You're
Ah,
not fleens.
Fleens. Definitely got the most memorable lines in the whole game.
I'm starving.
Pizzas is also, like, pretty easy, though. Even on the hardest difficulties,
Oh, my
it's kinda hard
pizza.
to lose the pizzas. Yeah, the fleeing foreshadowing, because we're gonna...
I'd appreciate more
I will
toppings.
go and, yeah, might as well. Oh. When there's 2 of them, you don't want to combine ingredients. But when there's 1, it's
That
totally
topping,
fine too.
not for me, thanks.
I don't know. Even on the hardest difficulties, I never lose pizza. There is,
I'd appreciate more toppings.
like a structure to it later on that makes it easier than it appears. Like, I just don't lose pizza. Like,
Little pizza
at all.
makers. onwards.
Hip hip Zombini!
As long as you're very systematic and you look at all the information that's given to you, I find it hard to lose pizzas.
Be it ever so humble.
Alright, we have
there's
gotten
no
3
place
groups
like Shelter Rock,
through Oh So Hard.
except home, of course.
So, this will be the first time we see Oh So Hard on the bottom group. Because this will be the 4th time through. Yeah, there we go.
There's no sense leaving it up to chance. Lure the fleens off the tree branch.
You love luring fleas off the tree branch. So I believe this is identical to before Oh So Easy. I could be wrong. And thank you for coming. Do my best. Yeah, it definitely looks like hair corresponds to hair. I think it's the next difficulty up that it actually starts to, like, it swaps out what feature starts going to what feature. For now, it is one of these ladies. Do you know that yellow is blue nose? guys are 1, 2, 5. I think it's her. I have that moment because it's a new version. Because in the old version, if it was the one on the tree branch, they would like move before they jumped off, so you knew if you got it right or not. Now you have to wait until they actually jump down. Alright, so it's definitely, guys, the cool guy haircut. Or dark nose, purple nose. It's... I think it's Feetsies Feets. I think it could be this one. Yep. Then we want a one eye, I think. Three nose, which is green is the guy. There we go. I mean, I'm much better at this game than when I was, oh god, this came out when I was 8. Right? 1997? I wonder if it was 99, in which case I was 10. But, yeah, when I was a kid, I mean, I was good at certain ones as a kid. I was always good at this bottom path. The bottom path appeals to me.
Zoombinis.
Rubbish at Bumble Wonder Abyss.
Almost. And perhaps only. Band leader is about to begin rehearsals. She'll be closing the hotel for the night, so scamper into a room.
This one is now... Yep.
Nice.
5 by 5.
Very nice. I gotta close up. Why don't you keep playing? I'll be right back. Hello, hello, hello! Good to see ya. Thanks to you and your cousins, we added rooms. But you always show up at closing time.
I know, I'm terrible.
You know the tune. Go and grab a bunk. Gotta go.
Alright, so now there's like, there's rows and columns. Nice. There's rows and columns, so it's now 2 features that we have to, out for. Okay, so it's not feet. Could be hair, eyes, or nose. Okay. Here. Good. Here. This one gets pretty hard on the higher difficulties. I'll try the eye. Okay, it's eyes. Got it. Because again, like some of these rooms get locked off, so you can actually, you can hurt yourself pretty badly by bad placement. Yep. Essentially, like, the next up level is the same as this grid. It's like 2 features, but a lot of the rooms are closed off. Which is why, again, you don't want to make your Zoombinis too unique. Because you can end up, like, needing more rooms than there are open rooms.
That's cool! A place for everyone and everyone in a place.
Everyone's in a place. My favorite!
Strike the targets one and all, and watch for a pattern on Mudball Wall.
Alright, so this one makes the pattern harder. So on the first one, the pattern was like really easy. It was just like, you know, color is a column and the shape is a row or vice versa. Things get a little more difficult now. Ooh, very nice first shot. Alright, so let's see what happens when I do a different colored star. Like, I love this one, because this one is just figuring out patterns in it as quickly as possible. Okay, so star is row. If we do, like, a red other shape... Yeah, you see? So now it's on a diagonal. I guess I actually want to go yellow here, because that's got diagonal and red only. One. And I'm 50. Alright. Circle. This is fine. And it's there. I just love when this one goes up in difficulty, the pattern gets a little harder. But still, like, decently easy to figure out. I think, like, what is best? It's probably diamond, since I do know diamond is this row. Actually, I know now that red diamond. No, it doesn't matter, there's one on everything. Okay, let's try blue diamond. I do know that blue... Or... Oh, yep. I just love pattern recognition. Alright, how about pink square? Oh. There. And we still got plenty of mud left, so pretty good. I got the pattern pretty quickly. Nope. I pressed square, but it did not actually do it. You have to be aware of that. Sometimes, it does what I want. Green star. Luckily, I still had plenty of mud left.
Well done, O wise and trusted guide.
Alright, back to the Bubble Wonder Abyss.
Good work! Again you braved the challenges of the trip. Beware the new dangers of the mountains of despair.
I love being able to click on stupid stuff at the campsite. Alright, onwards! I believe we've got one more time on Oh So Hard, and then next time through we'll be up a difficulty. And that is when, especially the Mirror and the Bubble Wonder Abyss start to become kind of extremely bully. Guys are Guess I'll throw you down. Yeah, you're good. Alright. I'm trying to remember what the lion does. The lion might start working on two features. On the difficulty up.
My, you've done exceptionally well. Carry on, carry on.
Be like, that's why there's two rows here. There's like groups and then there's like subgroups.
Oh.
Zoombinis are pretty cool. Alright. Ah, can't avoid the mountains of despair. Gotta just roll right through them. And to be fair, these poor lads were enslaved before they came here, so I feel like they're better off no matter what. And you just gotta trust me. Gotta trust me. Me, this weird person helping them out. And my favorite mirror puzzle is when we actually get the ability to mess with it. The only problem with this version of the game is that this version of the game is slightly bugged when it comes to messing with it yourselves. That's a little frustrating, but this mirror puzzle's pretty good once it gets up to the next difficulty. I can start getting exceptionally mean. Mostly on the highest difficulty, but definitely on the second highest difficulty as well. Here, boy. And of course, you do have to be careful not to just, misread it. It can be very easy to, like, accidentally choose the wrong Zombini or realize, or, you know, not realize the nose is the wrong color. That sort of thing. Still going, huh? Up. Okay. Nose. This is definitely a puzzle that I have lost through haste before. I also have a real tendency to just count my Zoombinis now. I have accidentally gone through with 15 instead of
Search
16.
for traps. So easy to miss. To get Zoombinis across Bubble Wonder Abyss.
Oh, alright. It's flipped it on us. Okay. Go up here. This is flippy switch. Okay, so I cannot send these guys up the way they die, the propeller lads. Let's make sure I separate out all the propellers. Alright, I have 7 propellers. It's also a very good idea to count in this one. Alright. So, yeah, the propellers can just go over here. I do have to be careful because I can't just spam them because they cross over here. It's a little annoying. So I'm gonna just, because they cannot go through this top one, I'm going to just send them over and think about the rest of the puzzle. We go up here, skates die. Down here, feetsies die. Oh no, fuck, it's done it again. It's an unsolvable puzzle, again. Again, it's gotten the numbers wrong. Yet if this switch was the other way around, it would be fine. Alright. Let me try the thing that I was suggested, because yeah, this is definitely... Let me just double check that this is definitely unsolvable. The group with the more of them has to go first. Alright. Have to reload the game, hopefully. We'll see, I don't know if this will work. Worked! Beautiful. Alright, different puzzle. Is this one solvable? I'm gonna try not to reset for ones that I've just fucked up. But I definitely want to reset for ones that are unsolvable. Yeah, I haven't hit this many unsolvable bubble wonders, ever? I'm gonna go with ever? Alright, now, this is similar to the one we did before. Alright, so yeah, green noses, go up the way, of which there are only 3. This guy ends up hitting the switch, so I need him last. And I need this guy first. He'll hit the switch. That's this guy's green noses, so I might as well go in. Yeah, I have not seen Bubble Wonder Abyss fuck up this much, ever. No. It's usually the mirror one that freaks out on me. I don't know why this one is being such a trap. But at least I can, thank God I saw that trick, because I can just reset the puzzle once I determine it's, impossible. It will be significantly harder for me to, know if puzzles are impossible on higher difficulties. Very easy on this difficulty, actually. Alright, so I've got, feetsies and propellers. This should be possible because I have lots of different feet. I don't know if it was the last patch, but it's definitely this version of the game. The patch might have messed this up even further. Alright, so I have 5 that can't go when it's down, and 4 that can't go when it's right, and then a whole bunch that can go anytime, so I should be fine. I'm just gonna make sure to deplete these 2 piles first, and then I can just send these guys over. Alright, so I want to do a hit first. The longer path, I need to wait. Short path, so I can go. Yeah, I mean, this is totally fine. I don't know why it is determined to break so often for me. I don't know if it's just the kind of way I like to make my lads that is consistently breaking the game so much on this puzzle, but oh boy, this puzzle has definitely been... When I did this 3 years ago, I feel like I didn't ever find that. I completed this game fully 2 or 3 years ago, and I don't think I ever came across an unbeatable Bubble Wonder Abyss, so... Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if there's been a patch that has made it worse. That was supposed to fix something else and instead made this a trash fire. Alright, so once I've sent this one through, I only have to make sure I send this one through and it's safe. All these ones are, fine. Whatever. I have to make sure I don't slam them in. But yeah, I mean, there's no reason for any of these puzzles to be impossible. You could just choose a different feature. It's so strange how often they have been impossible for me. Like this, it's like, yeah, you choose 2 feet and then I have a bunch of other feet I can do instead. Or if yeah, they flipped the logic around on that last one. If the skate had been on the other side, it would have been fine. It was just because it was, 5 and 4 the wrong way that it was bad. Alright, we're just about done. But yeah, Alt F4 quits the game, and I can reload it on the same puzzle, but resetting the puzzle, and I'm glad I found that on a forum afterwards, because I hate having to redo the mirror puzzle. Because the mirror puzzle is very slow. It's very, very slow. And on higher difficulties, when it has a tendency to glitch, it makes it so much worse. And before it was just like,
You saved them all!
I just had to not fuck up Bubble Wonder Abyss, which I do. I will fuck up Bubble Wonder Abyss a lot on the hardest difficulty. It's very difficult.
Be the place they've been seeking?
But to have it be an impossible puzzle.
And prosperity? Zoombinis!
I love the population ticking off every time someone goes over. I love it. Alright. So we got the general store for flustering the themes, not dallying at Hotel Dementia, and mastering the mobile machine when it was so hard. Alright, well, everyone ready for very hard? Yeah, alright. Shit about to get real. At least on 2 of the paths. I'm gonna go very on the easy mode. Alright, let's roll. It's also, quite useful,
After days tossed about by a
It's a lot of
stormy
ponytails.
sea, the Zoombinis reach the shore of a peculiar land.
It's very, very helpful for the Ferry to have them all with one feature the same. That's a lot more doable in this version of the game than it is on the original. Alright. So, and this one's very hard. It's like, what's the difference here? I'm actually not... I'm pretty sure this gets harder, but I'm not entirely sure how. It's like, I think that Cliff is now allergic to Zoombinis that don't have specific features. It gets really weird. It's hard to get your head around, honestly. Try this one up there. Just the green nose or not. This puzzle I have, yeah, you don't like the green nose, got it. This puzzle I can fail just because if you don't get onto the pattern quickly, it can be quite difficult to get it, and you only have a handful of tries. Yeah, I have to decide how, if I think it's the, yes, you do limit the allergen factors, yeah. Nope. Oh, now I'm just completely confused. I thought I had narrowed it down to springs and hair. Well, those are all green noses, aren't they? the green nose, I think. Nope. Oh, balls. Oh, I'm just so confused. We might see the failure state on this. Oh, we're good. Yeah, I don't know what,
Well done, O wise and trusted guide.
Weird. I think it's like... Right, I think it's a combo. It's a really weird combo. It's like... One of them is allergic to two features together. One of them is allergic to not having those two features together. It gets weirdly complicated, this one. You'll end up with one weirdo. So now these stone guys are even pickier. And I believe it's like it can be one or two features now. So it gets very complicated pretty quickly. But at least with the stones, you have a lot, an awful lot, not you, an awful lot of leeway. The bridge, you have none leeway, so like if you don't get what features they're annoyed at quickly,
One of the chosen few.
you're just about to get get eyes. Okay,
Sorry.
that's fair.
You'll do.
Okay, which one is the one that only allows?
Well, you're okay.
Okay. This one's allowed. No, okay. You don't like glasses. Wow.
Sorry, pal.
Wow. What are you hating on glasses for, pal? Glasses too good for you? Yeah, I thought that might happen.
Wrong way.
Kinda slow, ain't you?
Yeah.
Welcome.
Okay, you don't like propellers, got it.
I can't let you in.
Well, you're okay.
As a certified glasses wearer, this guy, you're a jerk.
Step in.
Alright, take a punt.
Proceed.
Nope.
We must be selective about our clientele.
Yeah, to lose this one, I think you have to really, like,
You've done quite well.
get every single
How
Zoombini
delightful.
wrong.
When it
Alright, here we go,
comes to
here we go,
these
here we go,
spirits
here we
and
go.
pizzas, one troll's poison is another troll's pizza.
Oh, come on, pizza. You know I love you.
Third troll, third troll.
They're here.
Alright, we now have 3 trolls who all want different kinds of pizza. So the good thing about this puzzle is that they will never have overlapping likes.
Distasteful.
The
Uh-oh.
caves puzzle does have a fail state, yes. You can fuck up enough times for the cave guys to just be like, none of y'all getting through now. I've only seen it a couple of times
More
myself.
toppings.
Fair enough.
That topping? No.
No.
Oh, something's wrong.
So yeah, only they'll. Not all the toppings have to be used. I don't think at this stage. But only one troll will like one kind of
Something
topping.
must go.
More toppings.
Oh, something's
This is
wrong.
actually the one where it can be easy to lose because I'm not sure we have enough tries to do every topping. We'll see.
There's stuff on that I don't like.
Is that all I get?
Whereas I believe on the final
Something's
one,
wrong.
you don't. You have to. Every topping has to be used. In this one, I don't think it's the case. I'm getting a little unlucky with no one wanting a pizza yet. Just one topping.
Is that all I get?
Ooh.
Something on that's not good for me.
Oh, this is getting interesting. Are you gonna bop me? Cause that would be funny. Not yet. Okay, we're good.
Something on that I
You
don't
want
like.
just a mushroom.
Is that all I get?
Wow, you want everything.
Oh, something's wrong.
Oh, they did want every topping. This should satisfy him, hopefully.
Something must go.
Something's wrong.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
Oh,
You can see here
my
that,
pizza.
the good thing about the pineapple is we can actually see the pineapple underneath, but yeah, like, toppings cover toppings, so I always do the ice creams first. It's much easier to see the ice creams if they cover them with toppings.
Little pizza
But yeah,
maker.
you have enough that if you just do every ingredient individually, you'll get through pizza.
You did it! You saved them all!
Sure did. I love the music in this game too.
Believe what you see, little Zoombinis. You have arrived at Shelter Rock, here to relax and wait for your friends.
Bear! Bear! Oh, I can't believe it's a grass bear. It's so... Alright. Let's, so yeah, if you have them all with one thing in common, it makes this guy's boat really easy.
Welcome to the boat.
Fine, sit wherever you want to. I don't really care.
I mean, he's really not gonna care. I literally cannot get it wrong here.
There you go. You got it.
There we go.
Sure.
Alright, on to hell.
Color, flower,
Although, again,
and
it's
live
not
heart-shaped
that
fruit
hellish.
may be the keys that get them through.
And the next stage doesn't suck too bad. It's really when the crabs come. Crabs are definitely the thing that makes this one suck. Gosh darn and crabs. Diamond looks Catholic. Catholic's promising, but then it does end right there. Diamond Catholic. You do have to be careful putting like colors and shapes on at the same time because frogs do bop into each other, which is very annoying. Being joined.
Are you now?
How was your leaving party?
Is that right?
Flower. Yeah, that flower path. Fewer lily pad shapes this time. Not none, but fewer. it when it's colors, because colors are very easy to see. Lily pad shapes are kind of the worst, and I know there's no cross because there's no crosses. Alright, so 3 lily pads. Actually, that's the exact same number of lily pad shapes. Good, excellent. Alright,
Oh yeah, great move.
yeah, beautiful move. Perfect. Fantastic.
Love it.
Gorgeous. I wonder if this gave you another impossible puzzle.
That's wild.
I know. But what I can do is I can reset the game in a way that gets me back on the puzzle with a fresh puzzle instead of redoing the whole section.
Right.
Which is good. Sucks having to redo. Alright, I need 2 more lily pad shapes. Okay, looks like crabby. The dual crabby hands one looks promising.
Hot cha-cha.
I think part of the thing is, like, I really like being methodical and, like, going over the path and then back to make sure it's path, because the worst thing is to put a frog on and have it be blocked off, and then you're just Zoombinis stuck and you have to,
Please help, Zoombini stuck.
Oh, no, yeah, it's the 3, I think. I am always waiting at the end for, like, one more, and it's all fine. Because I have to wait for him to get back over.
Yep.
Send him on his way again. I just wish the frogs moved a little faster.
Yeah. You have no control over it after you put them down, so they really shouldn't take as long as they are.
Especially once the crabs come in. Crabs.
Crabs cometh.
Well, they will. Not this stream, because I'm not going to get to, they only appear on second highest and highest difficulty.
Crab difficulty.
Yeah, the next difficulty has the other thing you can do. Yeah, it's so much information to take in and try and figure out. When the crabs come out, like, cheesing it by, like, if I click out of the window, it pauses it. So I click out of the window, find the path, and pause it, and that buys me a lot more time.
Right.
Doesn't necessarily mean I win. I win with the crabs, I would say about 30%.
Damn.
They're very aggressive. They act the same as the frogs. They come from the top and they come down based on lily pad shape.
Right.
So if they get stuck, they start going back and forth, but sometimes they end up just stopping.
Yeah.
And they can also go over each other, so they'll end up, like, just destroying.
Solid wall of crabs.
It's absolutely destroying your paths. And there is fucking all you can do about it. You just have to get your Zoombinis across fast enough. With the other mechanic
Zoombinis
that
will get a rise
we'll
under
probably
these
see today.
stone hexes.
Wow, it gave me a really easy hex. They've all got the same hair.
Alright then.
And all but one of these are hair.
Everybody hair.
Hair. Because you have absolutely no emotional connections to Zoombinis whatsoever.
Sure don't. I have only ever seen you playing it.
You did it! You saved
Thanks
them
for the
all!
hair.
One day I should play the Carmen San Diego games on stream, just to really show everyone my childhood. Where in Time is the easier one. Where in the World is the one of them are beaten, but that's because it takes forever. The amount of time, basically, where in the world is you're capturing Carmen San Diego's compadre? Once you capture enough of them, they all jailbreak.
Right.
And then you have to catch them all again. And you only get to catch Carmen San Diego if you catch all of them. But they keep jailbreaking, and if you ever get it wrong, they jailbreak.
Yup.
Oh, there was just a where in the USA one.
There it is, yes.
I didn't know about that. I just said where in the world.
Yeah.
And we used to grab my mom's like dictionary and atlas off the shelf for it.
Throughout these
It had all
gloomy
these
mountains, strange
you
cards.
basically had to figure out where to go next for like geography, because you'd be great at where in the world.
Yeah, I played Where in the World with Carmen Sandiego. We got it.
Did you ever beat it?
Not all of it, no.
No,
I was nowhere near as good at geography.
Honestly, I don't know if anyone's ever beaten it. Alright, so here is the upper level where we have the main group here and then the subgroup. We can ignore the subgroup because it's hair. But essentially what it is you have to put it in order of nose first, and within the nose is the hair. So if we had like these two hairs, we would do like all green noses with this hair and then all green noses with that hair, and then move on to the next nose. So I have two of the nose colors that are shown. Let's okay, it's green first. Potentially could be purple next, or purple could. This is how many guesses. You actually get a few more guesses now. That's more difficult.
Yeah, in some ways it's like they have to guarantee that you're able to solve it if you have good process.
But yeah, once the sixth one goes, this slams down. You can't send any more. Okay, so it's either purple or blue. I'm gonna blue is correct. So the purple. I don't have to worry about the subgroup. Once you have to worry about the subgroup, and once this is completely blank.
Right.
On the hardest difficulty, you get no clues whatsoever, and you have to figure out the group and then the subgroup.
Well done!
But if you put a guy wrong, it puts it in the right place, so you get more
You
info.
use that to figure it out.
Yep. Level Wonder Abyss, 3rd level, let's go! This is where it's gonna get glitchy.
Deeper into the mountains they go, fighting their fears and the occasional family of bats. They arrive at a room where they
Put your
can
headset so you can hear the narrator, man.
Alright.
Alright. He's so good! It's an occasional family of bats! The narrator man is the best part of this game. He's so good. Alright, here we go. So this is the new version. So on level 2, it had fixed change plates.
Yep.
Now we have to turn that
Into that.
Although we can actually put plates on both sides.
Yes, you can make changes on either side.
We now have these rotating ones as well. So they change based on what's in front of them. I put like the wheel in front, the wheel turns it, it always turns it into propellers.
Okay.
So it's a fixed cycle.
Right.
And you might need knowledge of that cycle for some of these parts. Alright, the other thing is that the thing that is at the end is what ends, so...
Closest to the crystal.
Yes. We're all good except the nose now, so now I have to figure out which nose I want to change. There we go, red goes to green. That should be good. On the hardest difficulty, you have to do 2 at once. You see how this rotates? That rotates and you do 2 at once instead of 1 at a time. You have to make sure like both of these match, and it gets very difficult.
Sweet Jesus.
It sure do. Alright, that's the only... Excellent. There we go. Right, so I believe that's correct. So sometimes this will glitch in that this won't show the correct one.
Oh no.
The other way it can glitch is that sometimes you're not able to remove these. They get stuck in here.
They get glued in.
They get glued in. And if you put the wrong one in and you can't get it out, it's very annoying. Alright. Couple of hairs in here. This is gonna get
Harry.
wacky. And sometimes they won't go in. Oh no. Oh, I got extremely stuck. It doesn't like it when there's like 6 in there. is the thing I found. So yeah, that should be correct.
That's right.
But yeah, you can see it wasn't putting it in properly. That's why this version is really fun, but it's really glitched. Okay, let's fix these. That's one done. Actually, oh no, good. Those. This is the difficulty where it can be very easy to mess it up. Also, this is a difficulty where you hate Bubble Wonder Abyss fucking up because this difficulty is really slow. At least when it's 2, you send 2 through it once. It's really easy to fuck up, but it's really fast. Okay. I mean, when it's the 2, the one that really sucks is if it expects this to like change with the 2 of them to match.
Yeah,
it can expect you to do that, and it can be.
God.
Oh yeah, it can be really hard.
Yeah, trying to think, like, you basically have to, like, I guess know what it's gonna change the other one into without really being able to see it, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Ooh.
And I just have to know the cycle. Like, it is a fixed cycle, so if you do know it, it's, like, totally fine, but if you don't... Yeah, this one I get into trouble when I try to go fast, because I'm not
Very
even,
easy,
I'm
just
not
miss
even,
one thing.
I'm not even halfway done.
One transformation.
Or, like, get the mirrors the wrong way around.
Yup. It is very funny that I've seen you playing this game before and not really understood what's going on, but now I get it.
Now you get my pain!
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Yeah, the noses is very easy to fuck up. Honestly, it can be quite difficult to internalize that, like, this hair here doesn't matter because I have this hair in front of it. And that can end up making, like, a little weird. Again, when it messes up, that's when it hurts. Especially when it doesn't mess up too much on this one, but it can in the pairs, and it's supposed to flip, and then it doesn't, and that feels bad. You don't match. Get out of here.
No.
No! Still don't match. There we go. Now they match. So it really is the next difficulty. This difficulty is just kind of really slow.
Yes, not doing 2 at like 2 at a time, as terrifying as it is, it's like so much less actual input and waiting.
It is so much faster.
Doing this half as many times, even if you're working harder, each of those times is like still less.
Yeah, don't know the cycles off by heart. Throw it in and see what I get.
That's the easiest way to do things, right?
Yeah.
I walked up here because the path home's quite tired.
Aww. And my brother used to get the noses wrong all the time. Red, green. One remains! Alright. Doing it, we're making it happen. That's fine. Alright,
The hair.
And now... Feel that the final hurdle would be really
Would be
funny.
pretty fun.
I mean, the Zombini slamming into the crystal is very funny. Alright, time for me to fuck up Bubble Wonder Abyss on the second highest difficulty.
Don't worry, I'm here. Also fuck up.
That was a mind bender.
Thanks, Mr. Narrator, man.
Was a mind bender.
Downward.
And downward. The narrator's having such a fucking blast. I love him. Alright, here we go. Okay, we only got one switch. Still not going on these side bits. That might just be for the final level, but we do you do have to put Zoombinis on these two side bits. Alright, so currently we got a red switch up that'll send blue noses to their demise, of which we only have one. Evidently. But don't send her up yet. Okay, so sunglasses will go through and make it so lives. Yeah. Sunglasses will okay, the sunglasses die so it doesn't have a spring. So sunglasses has a spring, it hits the switch and it's fine, so it has to be her. Get this sunglasses through, I have to flip.
Right.
If anything goes through red here, it doesn't have a spring, it dies. If it has a spring and a one eye, it dies. It's really complicated, yeah. So these springs can go through with impunity. If it yeah, the springs die if I hit the red switch.
Yep.
Reds. Oh no, the spring on one eye is what hits the red switch. It's fine. Yeah, it goes down here and hits the red. Send these springs through first. And spring. This one's gonna wait. It's with the I think I'm cool to just send. As soon as that red switch is flipped, right, so to send. Before I look at the think they... By the way, you can go as soon as you put a Zombini over. You don't have to get everyone through.
Fuck the rest of y'all.
It can be quite difficult to tell which one is active.
Yeah.
Now I have to send the one eye. Actually, I send the blue. Blue first goes through. And then the one eye flips through the next one. And this one first. Free and clear. And then this one. Down. Red switch. Up. Then I can think about what I'm doing next, and hopefully don't have an impossible puzzle. I don't think I do, because it looks like it's based on red and green noses.
Or the murder noses.
I have 2 purples. If you, I mean, the thing about it is, as long as you have a few... But I do have 5. I think I have 5 and 5, so I think we're good. I think having 5 and 5 is fine. It's when it's lopsided and they put it on the wrong one.
Yep.
Yeah, now that's flipped. Green noses will die. So that's actually really quick. Yeah, what I do is I put a red nose and then it's a green nose. Yeah, we're good, we're good. We have equal numbers. We're good. It's not impossible.
Hooray!
And I can see. I do have to be careful because I do think they'll bash at the ear. I think they'll actually bash and then drop into the abyss if they hit right at the end. Which would be a very funny way to lose.
Would be pretty funny.
So I'm gonna let the green go up here before I put a red on. Then I can put a green on right away because the red is Yeah, the equal numbers means I can do it. And the numbers are unequal in the wrong direction. Now I have to wait for this green to get over here just to be... I have done that. I have had them bop right at the end and die, and it was a tragedy. There's a purpose in going either direction. I mean, that is the thing. It's not impossible as long as you give me something that, like...
Yeah. Balance out.
If I can't balance it, it's weird that it would give it to me.
Yep.
They've definitely done something that's made it worse. I don't remember it being... I genuinely don't know if I found any impossible Bubble Wonders when I did it 3 years. And now I've hit like 3 in 2 streams.
Yep.
Yeah, the thing about like the Mirror and Bubble Wonder Abyss is they're both really long. Like messing one up always feels bad. It's like, oh no, I fucked it, and now I have to spend 20
mistake,
minutes doing it again. We wait for this one to cross. The next level up gets even worse. The highest level is legitimately very, very good. And I could not figure out how to do it as a kid. As an adult, I figured it out. But as a kid, I thought some setups were just literally impossible.
Is this it? Could
I gotta let this line play.
place they've been seeking? A place of hope and prosperity? Zoombinis!
Well, we're over 100. Alright, we got a firehouse for the Zoombinis who've bested bridge watchers, crept cautiously past cave guards, and satiated Shiler, the pizza-loving troll.
As
Going
one
was
does.
Very hard. And we got City Hall for the Zoombinis who deciphered the lion's logic, correctly calculated the crystals, and ascended the area abyss. Very hard.
Very hard.
It was very hard. And Zoombinisville never gets old. I'm gonna very quickly, I would like to, kind of show, the next level of, words,
Difficulty?
lily pads.
Lily pads.
I make them the same, and it's not liking me. And once you get, like, further down in, you will end up...
The sunglasses squad.
Yep.
All the cool kids.
Any of each. Oh, no, we're full then. Alright. Didn't notice. I was like, why isn't it letting me? It's like, because we're full!
Make me more Zoombinis!
Gotta go fast, because he's recording at 9. I always hate getting my first guess wrong. It always feels kind of bad. 50-50 shot. Really have no way of knowing until you just... You pray. The more you get across in one, the more you're like, oh. Only have so many goes. Stuck on the top rope.
Allergic to sunglasses.
Well, they're now weirdly allergic to like 2 features together. Oh, I guess. Guess I lucked out and they're all just on one. I guess, like this was allergic to like clean glasses or something. That can happen when you have them all one feature the same. Sometimes some of the puzzles get a little weird.
More of those little pebbles. The floodgates are opened, it seems.
Sure are.
Nope.
Ah. I know.
Not all doors are open to you.
I know. Alright.
Step in.
Okay.
Sorry, pal.
That's
Shoes, then.
That's fair, yeah. Based on shoes.
Okay.
I knew. We might see the
Nothing
failure
selected
state.
about
I
our
am
clientele.
doing exceptionally badly right now. Alright.
Da-da-da.
Welcome.
Da-da-da.
Welcome.
Da-da-da.
Welcome.
Sure.
And you don't like me.
Not this side.
Oh.
Step in.
Welcome. Hello.
Da-da-da.
Step right up.
You'll do.
Alright, well, the start of it went bad, but then it went pretty good, so we're good.
Figured it out.
Splendid job.
You've done quite well.
One day I'll have to like
How
fail all these
delightful.
puzzles just to show the failure states.
Very important,
Pizza
that.
for lunch and snack and dinner and dessert, baby, would satisfy me.
Such a weird line read. Baby would. Sorry, just this giant pause.
They're here.
I am here. Have a pizza.
Wrong.
More toppings!
Some of those toppings are distasteful.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. There's something on that I don't want.
Some of these nun toppings are distasteful.
Yeah. Well, it's the cherry. They do or don't hate that cherry. Who hates sprinkles?
More!
You want
Some of
everything,
those
hey,
toppings
Arnold?
are distasteful.
Something on that's not good for me.
It's pizza, honey. I don't know what you were expecting. Like pineapple on your pizza. I mean, I'm with you, buddy.
There's something there I won't eat.
Same. Big same.
For me?
Oh, he loves a pineapple pizza and only a pineapple pizza. Doesn't even want ham. Just wants pineapple on his pizza.
There's stuff on that I don't like.
That's fair.
Is that all I get?
Yes.
Something must go.
Yeah, if you just do every topping one
More
at a time,
toppings.
you'll get all the way up to the last difficulty. I don't think you have enough tries to do it, but you get some information in the pit that
Yeah.
helps you on the final difficulty.
Yuck!
More toppings.
All right, do you want the cheese, Arnold?
There's stuff on that
No,
I
he
don't
just
like.
wants a plain pizza with
There's something there I won't eat.
Ooh, none of them want cheese. So yes, finally, yes. On this difficulty, not all the toppings.
They go into the garbage pit.
Thank you, thank you.
Can I have that cheese pizza?
The one that's in the dirt.
Chicken the Zoombinis? I mean, it's on a plate. It's fine.
I did get launched 50 feet in the air.
I like the Zoombinis aren't fussy. Alright, I'm gonna click through and we're gonna get to the lily pads, because the lily pads what I want to show off.
What's this? A campsite?
Looks like I have a purpose. Before these ones even get to stop, off they go.
Like a fine
Sure, it's a pizza with non-cheese only sauce.
It looks as if the kind captain has upped the
Well, too bad for the fucking captain. I'm all sunglasses. He doesn't. I don't give a shit. So the captain gets harder by putting more Zoombinis next to each other. So now they have to be. This guy has to be. Has something in common with 3 neighbors.
Fine, sit wherever you want to. I
But
don't
this
really
is the benefit of corralling around a single feature.
Sure.
I don't think I had seen this game before.
Sure.
I never do this one, so that'll be why. I prefer the bottom paths with my ball wall. I did do it once or maybe twice on stream last time. No, once. I did it once.
Travel on, brave adventurers. That wonder of the wetlands. Bruno, the shape swapper, has a special tool for swapping lily pads. Now
Special
they'll
tool.
need to make their own
So
pads
last time
across.
there was paths to get through set for you. Now you have to make them with a wand, and you have a limited amount of wand power, and the little fucker swaps them over for you. So the first thing you should look for is like some really easy ones, and you should also try to swap like shapes for shapes. Because you want to be doing as little with the wand as possible.
Look like there's a complete path on this.
There's a complete path for the red. The pink is like 1 or 2 out. Anyways. So this charge is the wand, so you'll get depleted. Flower path as well. So it tends to be like 1 or 2 paths, and you kind of want to do those first, because then you start messing with them.
Right. Might as well use them while you got them.
Path you were.
Think.
Yeah, lily pad shape is where things get really bad for me. I tend to ignore it until the path for that one. This is a difficulty where if you mess up, you can fix it. Like, if you put one and there's not a path, you can make a path. But yeah, the red frog can also, like, because there's lots of red, it can move in the wrong direction, but thankfully.
Right.
That's very lucky. But yeah, if you put lots of ones of the same, I guess. Yeah, there is almost an X path, just like, but yeah, you want to either like move with like lily pad shapes, so you're not messing up your like lily pads.
Yup.
There's or color. Okay. Almost a diamond. X. And put the X in the right place. I have to put another X in the right place first. I have to move one for the.
Diamond.
Hopefully it doesn't go down. Oh, actually, there's both a path
Oh,
up
hey,
and down.
there you go. Simple.
Those two diamonds, because that makes it. Let's see if they end up getting confused and bopping into each other.
I do love it when that happens.
But yeah, I tend to go for colors and shapes rather than the lily pad shapes, because the lily pad shapes are more difficult with the wand. Yeah, you can see I've already like lost a little. Diamond. When that guy comes back, I need 3 more paths. It's probably the pink, and then we'll see where we go from there. I'm a little worried to put the turquoise one on, because I feel like they're gonna slam into each other. And I'm gonna. Right. Pink needs. They almost collided in each other, but they didn't. Alright, so the pink goes through, and then I'll need. I can probably get an X path pretty easy. I mean, this is pretty. If I just change that one, that's actually an X. And the thing is, like, this wand is in the higher difficulties as well, so not only do you have to make your own paths, the crabs are coming down on
crabs.
you. You have to try and make paths while the crabs are coming. Look, like, time pauses when you're in this wand. Or at least when you're actually, like, touched one. But once you've touched one, you've used the powers, don't fuck it up. Alright, I need one more path. It's gonna have to be lily pad shapes. Potential for a 3-fur, but it's awkward. of a path. Yeah, the lily pad shapes is really look at, yeah. That's not made a path over here. Like, wow, I do have a lot, so I could just
Brute force it.
yeah, 4 and 3 leaves. I don't like the lily pad game. Again, especially once it has the time limit of the crabs. Because once you have the crabs, this top area becomes unmanageable
A danger
very
zone,
quickly.
yeah.
And you have to get 8 frogs across twice. So you're sending frogs all off at once, and they'll just bump into each other, or you'll accidentally kill a path one was using, then you have to fix it, and
you start fist fighting the frogs.
yeah, and then the crabs, fist fighting the crabs. You want to show like the wand off because that's the next level.
Changes
of
it quite a
difficulty.
lot.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, there's usually only like 2 paths that are still there, and it's good to get those first, and then focus on changing them because again, like
don't use your resources until you have to.
Once you've used this up and you don't have any paths, that's the.
Yep.
Alright, one more puzzle.
Zoombinis.
The hex gets more complicated. They're now in chains of 3 instead of a bunch of... one is on his own, so if you've got like a... terrible
real weirdo.
on his own, yeah. Luckily they're all eyes because it's noticed that those are all the same, so... I just have to, eventually it becomes like a giant hex. Again, this puzzle's a lot easier if you have a computer that's the same, because it tends to notice that your features are the same.
You did it! You saved them all!
Sure did.
More welcome than the first. Shade Tree Base Camp is indeed a peaceful place. Rest well. The dreaded mountains of despair await.
Oh, I love the dread mountains of despair. Alright, well, for doing the, finagling the ferry boat, swapping the lily pads, and connecting the currents, and also hard, we got a library.
Cool. I love reading.
So you get lots more fireworks going off, and lots more of these little houses, as you fill out the town. So, I get things are going pretty good. Alright, well, I think I had 64 through. Yeah, we're pretty much about the same. Alright. Doing pretty good. No idea if I'm ever going to stream this again.
She says again.
I thought I was only going to stream it once, and then I had the opportunity when you were away, so, like, something else I was playing that I wanted to stream. Everything else is a very set day for a reason. So, alright, that was more, Zoombinis. We got to see some stuff on Oh So Hard, we got to see some stuff on Very Hard. Yeah, now I'm going to stream it twice. I'm never going to stream it again.
That's what she says.
Alright, well, tomorrow I'll be back with more Advance Wars in the afternoon, and we'll be playing a card game of some flavor.
Of some sort in the evening.
In the evening. So, Jonathan, next Thursday we'll be back to Yoshi's Island, because, you'll be here.
I will exist.
Will exist.
Won't have much to do.
Indeed. So, oops. I ripped my headphones out of my ear.
Ow.
Alright, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.